What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dead State. I'm gonna be honest with you. I came into this map and my heart just sunk. I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this in this episode. Oh, that is concerning in a number of horrible ways. So what we gotta do today is we gotta break into the coyote stronghold. I didn't bring any lockpicks with me because efficiency and stealth are two things that I bear no respect for. So, actually, that's just an excuse. It's not that I bear them. Why did it swap out your turn? That's so annoying. It should have... Hold on. What? Break that door down. Break that thing. Get in there. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Break it. Yeah, baseball bat destruction. You ever try to knock down a metal door with a baseball bat? Huh? Well, we just did it. Welcome to Dead State, everybody. I'm happy to have you here today. I'm excited about recording, even though I know that this is going to be like a hell of a mission. I have no idea what to expect in here. I've looked at nothing. Like, I have no idea what the content density is going to be right here or how it's going to be configured. So we have real problems at the moment. I'm actually going to leave them outside the building because they don't have good vests on. They have a vest, but it's not as good as ours. Our vest should be absolutely 100% fine unless we take a crit. If we take a crit, that'll be a problem. I'm going to try and bait him back into this room, actually. I don't feel like dealing with him where he's at right now. He's trying to make us come to him, and unfortunately, that's not a plan that I'm seeing as entirely fruitful. I do enjoy fruit every now and then. 6 points of damage. How did you deal 6 points of damage through my super awesome armor, you prick? I don't even know how you managed. I'm going to stab you. That's what you get. That's what you get, a stabbing. Welcome to the jungle. Like, this isn't a jungle, it's a subdivision. Like, oh my god, your literalist method for dissecting my speech is driving me crazy. You drive me crazy, I just can't speak. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep, so I stab you. You want some too? He already wanted some. I feel like there's kind of like a delayed reaction right here. He already very much wanted some. I don't know who we're up against right now, but meh. Let's loot his stuff for the time being. We are carrying a lot of loot with us, so we'll have to wait and see. The gunshots did drive up the sound quite a bit. Is there anybody in here? I don't see anybody. I don't know what we're up against right now, but it's definitely not letting us out of combat. This door was indestructible, so essentially we had to come in this way. I'm gonna have them breach now. Strip that dude down to his underwear like it's Elder Scrolls. I swear, finding dead bodies in Elder Scrolls must be just the most upsetting thing ever because they're always unclothed. You'd be like, what is it with people in this world stripping everyone naked whenever they get in a fight? Like, that's the next thing they do. Just get naked. Give me your stuff. Take that shirt off. I take everything with me. I'm super, super OCD when I play Elder Scrolls about that stuff. I have to vendor everything. Every single thing. The plates, the pots, the pans. Gotta get them all. Treat it like Pokemon. That actually did a surprising amount of not damage. The stairs cost us AP? Oh, that's saddening. Okay. Well, Vicky, you want to get in here, buddy? Want to take a couple hacks at this dude? You want to take one hack at this dude? Maybe knock him out? He's got the helmet on, which is going to be the main issue here. Oh, he's got a 357 too. Ow! Please stop shooting me with your enormous caliber pistol. A 357 isn't that big, but it's still big. It's big enough to elicit worry. It's big enough to where it's like, yep, this is probably going to sting. On this side, he's got a gun, so I need Regina to handle this guy over here. So there it is. We want to block off his line of sight as best as possible. Move Boss Man over to here. And try and get another cut in, although this guy's got really good armor on, so there we go. There's the miss. I knew there was going to be one. Well, over here I can't really take a shot down this hallway. Hopefully die? Hopefully die? No? Man, that guy's hanging in there. He's just hanging in there. Alright. If he crits, that's the big problem. We just can't have any crits. Anything other than a crit is fine because our armor is actually really, really good. But if they don't crit, oh, there's going to be so many zombies up in here too. Our sound level is getting really, really high. So we may have to square off with some of the undead too, depending. They'll have to come through the back door, and it's going to take them a while to get here because the level is sort of labyrinthine. But other than that, can you please die now? Like, I would really appreciate it. It would be fantastic. The Coyote Enforcer tumbles backwards and is dead by the time his body hits the ground. He's also dead by the time a capital letter hits that he. Let's see here. Yeah, I figured that was going to be too heavy. We're going to have to stack the stuff on other people. We may have to make multiple loot runs down to here, but we have to kill this dude. Leaving this dude up, like, we have to hit this place before they hit us. We have no choice. And even then, I'm not positive that this is not going to have, like, long-term ramifications. Like, what's going to stop the remainder of them from all coming at us? You know what I mean? This could turn into, like, a very long-term skirmish with bad guys who don't much like us. Why are you shooting Vic for? Shoot the heavily armored person. Stop being smart. How dare you? I'm gonna stab you with a knife. Yeah, knife stabs. Sounds like we have quite a few individuals rushing to fight with us, all of whom appear to be equipped in many different splendiferous ways. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me on through. I mean, technically I could put him right there, but then it'll mess up Regina's next turn. On this side, we can't really do much. I'm thinking we may want to open this fight up in a different room, maybe? I don't know. We have troubles right now. We have der troubles. Let's move over to here so he can't shoot Vic at least. So that these guys are forced to shoot somebody with body armor on. If they're going to line up like this, that's going to make my life real easy. Like, super easy. I hope they do. If we could just fight the remainder of the combat like this, I'd be fine. Cheese mode go. I don't care. Dead. Next. Say goodbye, asshole. Goodbye, asshole. It never stops being funny. It never stops. It's funny every single time. Alright, boss man. You're up next. Get this dude. Let him have it. Get him hard. Well, that came out wrong. Never mind. Never mind. I meant hit him hard there. The wrong verb really, really hurt me right there. Wrong verb really hurt. Oh, don't... He's running away? Why? Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, well... Leaves us in kind of like a weird spot, but... I figured it'll probably be alright. He only has blunt resistance, so... We should be alright as long as we like stay on top of him, I guess. This might be a decent time to have... No, don't shoot our own characters. Why is that even an option? Why would you ever want to do that? You can't shoot anybody just yet, but we do have an opening for everybody to like get down the hallway and be in this open space and be... I don't know if you could fire over the banister right there. Not sure. He's probably going to shoot us with that pipe. Yep. Ow! Although, do shotguns have trouble with ballistic vests? I would assume that it would hurt like hell, though. Even if it did stop the bullet, damn would it hurt. It seemed I always watch that video. There's that old video from like 1915 where it's black and white and that guy shoots the other dude like point blank in the bullet vest with a pistol. I always figure that's got to be a real low caliber pistol because he doesn't even flinch. He's just like, meh, doesn't even care. It's got to be like a BB gun or something. Who's this dude over here? Oh my god. Alright. Let me step on back here. Breakfast Club's gonna come try and attack us. Let's find out. I can never remember that guy's name. Judd something. Judd Nelson? Is that his name? I always forget his name. See, it would have been funnier. I'd be like, Judd Nelson's trying to kill us. If I could remember his name, it would have been a lot funny. What happened to Judd Nelson? Did he ever have a career after the Breakfast Club, or was it basically just like over for him? I've heard they can shoot through floors too, so be careful about that. I've seen it happen. Like on somebody else's video, they like fired through a floor, and I was like, oh, that's not okay. You can shoot me through doorways, but don't shoot me through the floorways. Alright, so we got like this funky ass beat going right now. I like it. The bassist is killing it on this track. He's like, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. He's like getting in there. Like, yeah, get in there, buddy. Get in there. I believe. What is this guy? Marshall. Who the hell is Marshall, and why are you attacking me with no armor? Dude, don't you see I have a sword? Don't you know who I am? Like, come on now, man. I got a sword. I'm running up on you with a katana. A two-handed katana. I got my... This is Muramasa right here. I will take you out. It is on. This is some real Sephiroth shit. I'm gonna be up in the background when you're running up on me, and all you're gonna hear is just like, Sephiroth! Dun, 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 dun. Lots of piano. Sephiroth! Like, the whole time. It's gonna be coming down on you. Welcome to life. Sephiroth. Stabbed with a Bowie knife. Ow! That didn't hurt me at all. Look at you. You're bleeding. I will be upset if somebody throws a grenade at me, though, which is why I'm sort of, like, spacing people out a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed this game doesn't have a Thompson in it. I really like Thompson submachine guns. They are super badass. Back off, Marshall's mine. I've been thinking about this since the moment I left. This is for NZ. You remember how you stabbed him in the back? Yeah, you're gonna wish I stabbed you there. Regina, anything but that. No! No, you crazy bitch! Arrgh! You hear the sound of slicing, and then... Suddenly, Marshall's screams become muffled by something. Regina spits on him. Choke on it, you son of a bitch. Let's go. That was Marshall? That was kind of anticlimactic. I thought that was gonna... He has sap gloves? What? I always wanted a pair of those. Oh, it's these sap gloves. Whoa, Mr. Stabby. What's Mr. Stabby? A delicately balanced, well-maintained, and wickedly sharp, this unique Bowie knife looks custom-made by a master craftsman, made to be both beautiful and deadly. The initials NZ on the hilt on this dagger suggest Marshall stole it from its previous owner, and probably immediately plunged it into his back. Presumably, if this knife is now in your hands, you have returned the favor. Indeed, I have. That knife is going straight to Regina. You don't get in the way of family business like that. There are some things in life that, like, you don't get in between somebody that's like enacting vengeance on behalf of a family member. It doesn't, we live in like the modern world where, you know, I assume in the first world this kind of stuff doesn't happen too frequently, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't get in between somebody and their family business. It's not your place. Essentially, it's like, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go walk around the block for a minute. I mean, I wouldn't chop off somebody's balls. I don't know if I'm that mad. There are certain lines that once you cross them, we didn't even get to shoot any arrows. Hold on, let me shoot some arrows at somebody. At least get something out of this. There we go. Shoot him with an arrow. Yeah, go ahead. I give you permission. Oh, I'm bad at arithmetic. Please don't shoot somebody with a bad vote. Ow. Yeah, that pump shot, he only did 1 damage, and I'm really surprised about that. I expected this fight to go a whole lot worse, but then again, we still have to clear out the remainder of the camp, so who even knows? We ran up on this dude like it didn't even matter, though. This guy thought he was untouchable, and we came in and we're like, touch. Oh, God. I'm going to step to right here. There it is. Take you out. And my next goal is to block this next guy inside the building so that he can't really come out with whatever, a coyote groupie. So what does that mean? Are you like in charge of blowies, or like what's your job? I'm sorry, but like in the music industry, a groupie is one thing, but maybe it's different in a bike. Are you like a hang-around? I know what a hang-around is. A hang-around is somebody like in a gang or a biker gang that's just like around. Like they're on good terms with the gang and they're friends with people in the gang, but they're not technically like in it. They're called a hang-around. Some, like, you have different, there's different words for different gangs, but in biker gangs, that tends to be what they're called, hang-arounds. My dad's a biker. That's the only reason I know this stuff. I'm always getting to hear choice tidbits about random biker trivia. And arrows straight through the boob. That would seem like it would be really painful. I don't know, ladies, would that be, it would be painful. I don't need to ask that question. I was gonna be like, ladies, is it painful? How many of you have been shot with an arrow in the boob? Hold up your hand right now. Let's go ahead and keep firing arrows, I guess. This guy looks like he's got a 357. So, sorry about that, everybody. The game crashed, and I had to redo the entire combat. I was hoping it auto-saved after the combat, but anyways, I so calmed in here this time, and it's actually a lot worse. I guess we must have bugged the game out previously because Marshall came out and fought us by himself, and we'd have to fighting these guys inside. But yeah, this fight's been a little bit worse, as you can see from the health bars, but figured I'd catch it up, and then we just drop into the combat once we could. Probably step him to right there. Because big dude is probably going to hurt like hell when he hits a Sweaty Dave or whatever his name is. I bet he doesn't have any pierce resist though. Much you want to bet. Yeah, where's that piercing resist at? 69 damage, giggity. What's this right here? You're about to Sweaty Dave. You better sweat somewhere else, bud. You better sweat somewhere else. He's like, alright, where would you prefer me to sweat? I can sweat over here, over here. Please stop shooting me with that 357. I would love to not be shot with a 357 today. It would be great. Like I said, a 357 is not like a uber horrifying gun, but it's definitely pretty big and pretty loud. I mean, it's intimidating. But you got Sweaty Dave, that's it? That's all you got, Sweaty Dave? You got yourself an AK, and that's it? Well, better bring your game up next time. Know who you're messing with before you roll out up in our town. Our town's what's up. It's true. You just don't mess with us. We'll take you out. And, oh, one for you. Yes, indeed. There's one right there. Enjoy. Just for you. See if that one will get through. Critical hit. Nope, no crit. Oh, it did. That was actually, it counted as a crit, but it only did 42. Kind of like lame as crits go. There's a shot for 5 right there. Not too bad. Not too shabby, considering we just wiped out like somebody that supposedly dictated the entire map. I mean, when you mess with Splendid, though, you have to know this kind of shit's gonna happen. Like, we roll deep in Splendid. Splendid might only have like 45 people living in it, but they're gangster 45 people. It is what it is. You live in the world that you've been given. And one more arrow to the face. Or wherever you want to hit him with. That one looked like it hit it in the groin, though. Might have been a bit much. We might have taken this too far. Let's have everybody band-aided up before we go any further. I want to make sure that, I don't know, the game has started crashing for me again. It went through like a long period, and I don't know if they patched something or what happened, but it went through a long period with me where it was remarkably stable, and then after that it just sort of went and gave up. And so now I'm dealing with crashes fairly frequently. I don't know. It's probably a good idea to quick save like every now and again, so you may see it pop up down at the bottom with game saved every now and again. I'd rather be safe than sorry so that we can just reload real quickly if anything goes wrong. You missed a dead guy? How do you miss a guy who's just laying there? How does that even occur? Regina, you get to do last honors. You get to take the sword of your blood foe. Oh, also kill his friend. There you go. Good for you. I don't know if that deserves a pat on the back. Oh, I was gonna say, he doesn't have the knife this time? Why doesn't he have the knife this time? He has the sap gloves, though. Those are legit hard knuckle gloves. They don't look like they give you any extra damage, actually. They're not sap gloves, I suppose. They're just reinforced, but they give pretty good resist and pretty good defense, so they'll be nice on our frontline guys. Take everything. Just grab all this stuff real fast. I don't know what else we're going to find in here, but hopefully we find ourselves a real good supply of Daka, Brucka, and other assorted projectiles. I feel like it's probably going to take us a little while to get through this place. Lots and lots of stuff that's going to need. He's got his own wine rack and only 2 bottles, so he's been hitting the stuff pretty hard, I guess. Got a weapon cabinet over here with nerve gas. Jesus, this guy bringing out the sarin gas on people. Can't do anything right there. We're probably going to have to make multiple runs for this place, is what I'll figure. There might be a few more hanger-ons, too. A couple people that we haven't butchered yet, but we'll get to it. A thrown weapon crate. So there's more nerve gas. What is that? Jar of acid? Oh, shit. That's brutal. It's just sulfuric acid. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'll cause some problems. That'll cause some real problems. Ooh, that's so nasty. That's like so far above and beyond like the normal call of combat, but I guess you do what you gotta do. That's a weapon I'd feel bad about using them. I'd use it if I had to on somebody, but that weapon doesn't kill. That weapon like is purely meant to disfigure. It's kind of like a Chris knife, or I don't know how you say that word, the KRIS or whatever, where it's got like the kind of the snake-like blade. It's meant to cause a wound that won't heal properly and like scar over permanently so that the damage is done. It's not a pretty thing to look at. It's definitely not a pretty thing to use on somebody, but hey. Guess you use what you got. It'll act as a pretty good deterrent, if nothing else. We've got an AK right there. Cool. Take the AK. Nothing in the duffel. I haven't looted anybody else on the other side either, but we'll grab all this stuff for right now, and if we have to make a run back to Splendid, we will. I'd prefer to kill everybody off, though, before we go any further in, so if I start up, yeah, there's definitely, oh, there he is right there. There he is right there. Okay. Is there anybody in here? There is. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, that one's only got a 38, and I know the bullet vest will do fine versus the 38, so we'll just leave him in there for right now. Hopefully the enemy doesn't get like 1,000 turns before they get to do anything else. That puts us with Paul. What does that cost to go down the stairs? Oh, you gotta go around the sides too, huh? Okay. Well, I guess get over there, Paul. Leave a gap for other people, though, because you're almost out of AP anyways. So do we have to be right here to use it, like adjacent, or how does that work? You have to be right here, then. You don't have enough action points, Jesus. Alright, so Paul's gonna have to, like, survive on the bottom floor for a little bit. Coyote Groupie got him for 2 damage and 6 damage. Maybe he's not using a 38. It looked like, I'm sorry, it looked like a 38 to me, though. Ooh, and we got Sledgy over here trying to come in with the improvised weaponry. Try and keep a little bit of damage on this guy and then move forward so that the sledgehammer guy can't attack us on the next turn, because that's no good at all. Go down the stairs takes more than enough AP. I'm going to move him into there for right now. Oh, shit. Ow. Alright. Paul got laid the hell out. Paul's having a bad day right now. Hopefully Paul pulls through. If Paul doesn't pull through, then I'll probably come up with other P words to drop. Stairways in this game. Stairways. I think stairways should be free in combat. Just saying, like, with the way that they're arranged right now, they barely work most of the time, so it can be a minor irritation for reorienting yourself in these situations. He has, like, no slashing resistance, so that's actually, he did okay. That's fine. Okay, good. Sledgy's gonna miss right there. How do you get hit with a sledgehammer? Like, that seems like a weapon that would be so ridiculously easy to dodge that why would you even use it as a weapon? It's too hard to heft around. I think even with a fire axe, you'd have trouble hitting somebody unless they knew you were, unless you, like, you had the jump on them. Like, it's just the wind-up time is too long. It's a huge telegraph to get out of the way. I mean, unless the person's dumb and just sits there and is like, go ahead. Shoot the shit out of me. I don't care. What has he got? A fire axe? Oh, that's all kinds of terrifying and lots of Breaking Bad sort of ways. Let me get in here with this Bowie knife. Oh, I didn't equip the good Bowie knife on her, did I? Alright, well, we're going to have to help Paul in just a second. I think he skipped his turn. Oh man, we actually, yeah, we have a lot of bad things happening right now. 8 points of damage on him. And it sounds like zombies have finally made it here, so that may be a new problem that we have to deal with. I'm going to try and extract Paul the best I can since he's wounded. Yeah, he's not looking so good. He's looking a little bit staggery. Looking a little bit staggery. He's slightly wounded, that guy. Okay, so we got a lady coyote. Let's try and keep the gunfire focused on people with the real big bullet vests for now. We'll leave these ones to bleed for the moment. We won't put them out of their misery just yet because we got other things to worry about. That guy's down. That's going to leave us with... Actually, Paul got another turn? That's odd. Alright, we'll take a shot at him, I guess. Yeah, 50-50. It might work. Probably won't, but it might. Ow. So, Regina gets knocked down. That's a thing that happens from shotguns. You don't really get like a resistance to it either. It just sort of like happens. Even if you take... I've seen people get knocked down when they take like 0 damage from shotguns. It's just kind of... Wait, what just happened right there? I'm not sure what that was. What the hell? What was that? I've never seen that animation before. Like he had a knockback animation or something going on. Oh good, the Zeds are here. Alright, well on the plus side, they can't get through the front door to finish us off, so that's a slight bonus. Something to make you a little bit happier. But much beyond that, probably not too manageable. Let's maybe to... Oh, it's because he's not dealt with yet. Okay. Set that as the active, put him out. There we go. Keep stepping forward. On this side, let's get on the lady coyote. Just deal some extra damage. Okay, so now that she's... Oh, she got poisoned too. Alright, I'll take it. Don't you get knocked down. Tweedle time, don't you do it. 21 points of damage. Ooh. She's no longer poisoned. I don't know what poison even does. It seems like it did... I don't know, something like 3 damage. Not really worthwhile, but oh wow, there's a lot of like random gun-toting little thugs out here. It's gonna take a bit. I'm glad we didn't go the other way. If we go the other way, it seems like we would have gotten bogged down in like drudgery combat for a while. I just don't want him to have another turn. Like, I would really appreciate it if that guy did not get another turn. And yet he just won't die. So many Zeds coming too. This is about to get really rowdy. If the Zeds come in, what we'll do is we'll flush this way so that the Zeds become these guys' problem. I think that's probably about the best that we can do for right now. Alright, well, keep blocking that doorway, I guess. Not much I can do right there. Get your bow out. I would like him to get shot. Huh? Damn it, he's still not down. He's got good piercing resist. Typically, these guys have really bad piercing resist. I thought he was going to have an extra AP too, but I'm bad at counting, so what can I do here? Come on, be dead. Not almost dead. I want you totally dead. Totes dead. All the way to the ground. There we go. And so now we can set active with our baseball bats, and we should be able to ride the remainder out without too many problems. Regina's holding the door right now like a champ. Just being our vanguard, keeping all these guys from flooding in and causing all kinds of problems. As long as she keeps standing right there, she's good by me. She is good by me. That guy's down. Let's go ahead and see what we can do right here. That lady's down now too. Unfortunately, what this means is I thought she was... she needs one more AP. I need her to move this way, just in case. Because they can't get past the dead body, and they aren't smart enough to execute it either. It's just like the AI is kind of dumb like that. Let's get everybody into the room for right now. I don't know what door these things are chewing through, but I get the feeling we're about to find out. I was hoping... Can you not execute from right there? It's going to take 4 AP. Yeah, don't risk it. We'll deal with it in a second. Ow! Oh, good. Our bullet vest stopped the AK. That's good. That's pretty decent. And the goal right here is to actually maybe let a couple of them in. I don't know. I don't want to end up fighting a whole bunch of random enemies right here if I can help it. Put him right there. How is this gonna go down? Can't decide if I want them in the room all simultaneously or what I want this to do. Like, pipelining him through is obviously safer, but if he stands right there and takes a freebie shot, I think this guy will step into the position. It should be okay. Here, while we're do the busy work here, kill them off while we're waiting. There we go. There's another one dead. Can you fire at anybody? No. We'll go finish that body then. Now get done creating a body. It's like making muffins. We're making bodies. There we go. Ow. 19 damage from the coyote guard. Yeah, I'm gonna say let them in. Let's draw everybody back for right now. Have you do that for the time being. Move down to here. And I'm just gonna let them come into the room. Or at least one or two of them come into the room. Like the sledgehammer guy, if we can get him to block the door, that'd be great. That'd be super swell. I'll take that any day. I don't know if can zombies destroy the indestructible doors? Is that like a special exception for them? Whatever. Either way, this combat's going to take us a while, so my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dead State. I will see you all in future episodes. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see y'all next time. Hi, everybody.